Welcome, everyone, to Video Game After Live, the official podcast of Video Game Hour Live, a Texas student television production here at the University of Texas at Austin. We are the only FCC-licensed student television in the country. We air every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/VGHL if you want to watch the main show. But this isn't the main show. This is the after show. I'm Enoch.
I'm Brenna.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Noah.
And we're going to talk about some video games and maybe some other things.
Yep.
So, first up, Brenna, what's your topic?
You know what? We just had Thanksgiving, and with Thanksgiving comes Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I was interested in what kind of deals you guys got on Black Friday. You guys get any games?
I got BattleTech. I got a bunch of different games. I think like a bunch of smaller games like Monstrum, which is like a roguelike horror game. Let's see. There was also Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, which I got a recommendation from Chase.
I love the title.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. Kind of like Undertale in a way, in Earthbound. More so like Earthbound.
Is it like a Game Maker game?
Yes, it's like made in RPG Maker.
Or RPG Maker, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tommy, did you get anything on Black Friday?
I got my Wacom tablet, which we'll probably get to later.
Yeah, that's the other stuff.
Yeah,
Video games and other stuff.
Yeah, I'm always the other in these situations. I don't know why. I just talk about whatever, and people are like, "Cool, it's great."
That's fine.
I, on Black Friday, actually ordered a Switch. And it
Nice.
just came in today, right before I had to come over here.
What was the price?
I got it for $250, which is pretty good, because those things almost never go on sale.
Yeah,
Actually, I bought it on eBay. So I buy many, many things on eBay, and I always get them cheaper.
That's dangerous.
I know it is. Well, I do my homework. I don't just buy the first thing. I look at the seller and their ratings and how many they have and all the other things they've sold.
That's less dangerous.
Exactly. That's why I do it.
I do that too. Like,
so I get things for way cheaper than I
to be
would
fair,
other places.
I buy things on Craigslist. So.
That's
the
very
most
dangerous.
Super dangerous.
But hey, I got my PS4 on Craigslist and it worked.
I think I got my
So-
PS4 through like a Groupon. That's how I got mine.
I got my PS4 Pro through Facebook
Oh, nice.
Like a Facebook,
Marketplace.
like a buy sell trade page, or just
Yeah, like
Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Cool. I still don't have a PS4, so we're just gonna sit over here.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So my deal. Aforementioned PS4, GameStop was doing a deal. You trade in your PS4, you get $165 in trade credit.
Oh, nice.
And then they had the PS4 Slim with Spider-Man for $200. So I got Spider-Man for $35.
Nice.
And a new PlayStation, because I had the old one with like the scratchy,
Yeah, that's the one I still have.
reflective, the launch edition. This is a good time. The Slim is so small. Have you
I know.
seen one?
Yeah, I've seen a Slim.
It's so
I've
small.
never seen.
Pretty
Slim.
tiny.
It's like Wii versus Wii Mini, but like
There was a Wii Mini.
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
it
there
was
was.
small. It was black and red. It didn't have GameCube controller support.
Oh,
I
what's the
saw one.
also
I
didn't
saw one a
play
couple weeks ago.
GameCube games.
Yeah, it didn't play game. Yeah, they got rid of that. But it was like smaller and cheaper.
It was like $100. I think.
Oh, okay.
They released it a year before the Wii U or something.
My Wii was almost solely used for Mario Kart Double Dash for a
Nice.
certain point, so it was all GameCube all the time. And then there was like Super Monkey Ball, which that's a great way to start a family feud in my family. Dear God. And it's never like the main game either. It's always the mini games. Like they have a skee ball mini game, right? Ooh, there was a lot of fighting over that.
I just come into your house one day and go, Super Monkey Ball. And then everybody just yells at each other.
Like, oh my gosh, like literally everyone would stop. You basically just threw down the gauntlet in my family. That's what you did. It's either that or like Street Fighter Turbo.
Did you
Like,
settle
two.
like fights between each other in Super Monkey Ball?
No, we couldn't do that because
The fights were
They
created.
started in Super Monkey Ball?
Uh-huh.
Because wasn't there the whole like marketing campaign for the last Smash Bros? It was like settle it and smash. It'd be so TV when they argue about something else, and
That's
and then they
true.
would like go play Smash Bros to figure out who won.
They
the
did
argument.
make that a slogan.
Nice catch.
Thanks.
I like that. I like that. We should solve all of our world problems that way in Smash Bros.
We should.
I feel like that wouldn't go over very well with anything. Like even the smallest fights are like Smash, and they're like, no.
It was like, hey, professor.
No, each
if I
country
beat
has
you in
their own
Smash,
like
give me an A.
sanctioned Smash player, and they send them against other countries' sanctioned Smash players, and that's how we solve world disputes.
But now you have to put in questions like, do you turn on items? Do you not turn on items? There's a whole list of rules you got.
I feel like if we're settling international disputes, probably no items. But if it's like the Olympics and we're just having fun, then you can turn on items.
like
If
items.
it's the
what?
Olympics
It's
and
the
we're
Olympics.
just
Because the
having
Olympics is
fun.
the spirit of cooperation and good sportsmanship. Then you can turn on items.
There's like different categories. It's like Pokeball only, assist.
Pokeball
trophy
only?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Or
would get the
stock.
gold medal in Pokeball only.
There is like push for having video games and esports in the next Olympics.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a lot of arguing about it. 'Cause people don't-
Interesting.
I know
I
it
f-
got added. Sorry,
No, you're good.
it got added to the SEA, the
The C.
Southeastern Asian like
Right,
version
yeah,
of the
I think,
Olympics.
yeah,
Yeah,
that specific version, yeah. They added some stuff.
They added some esports to it.
What makes me laugh a little bit is because you said it's like the Southeastern Asian version of the Olympics, but I feel like the Olympics is kind of global.
Yeah, no, but this one is
Well,
just for
it's
that
like
area.
yeah,
of
it's
the
just
world.
for that area,
local,
but, like,
yeah.
It just made me think because they're already like I keep seeing stuff for Winter Olympics already happening. I'm like, oh, it's coming.
Winter
Winter Olympics
Olympics.
are always my favorite.
What?
Huh?
I thought the Winter Olympics
Is
were
that-
already this
No.
year, weren't they?
Wasn't it?
Weren't they
No,
earlier
wasn't
this
this
year?
year?
Pyeongchang,
Yeah, it was.
2018.
Yeah,
It was this year.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
so nobody remembers
The
it.
Winter Olympics was early this year.
Yeah, it was
What?
in Korea,
Yes.
Yes.
South Korea.
I'm going crazy.
Because the Olympics are on even
I
years.
thought it was.
What is
Yeah,
it?
'cause-
No, it's
Seoul
Because the
game?
last one was in 2016. That was the summer. So then winter is 2 years later in early this year. And then the Summer Olympics are going to be in Japan in 2020.
Yeah, Summer Tokyo 2020.
Oh, well, you're right. You're right. In that case, I've just been watching qualifiers for skiing, which.
And you just thought it was the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, because there were gold medals, and they were like, "Oh yes, Olympic winner," da da da, and I was like, "Oh, I guess it's coming up soon or something." Which, like, skiing isn't even my thing. It's all in ice skating, ice dancing. I'm like an expert at that sport, and by that I mean I watch extensively. And I was so happy last year because a Japanese they were doing it was pairs, and it was they danced to the theme song of Yuri on Ice. Or like
I
the
remember hearing
Yuri
about
on Ice
that
theme.
when that
happened.
It was one of the best performances, and then there were so many records that were broken, and it's so great to watch. I always root for either Japan or Russia because America sucks.
How dare get out of this podcast?
No, I love America.
I'm using my executive powers to kick you out of this podcast.
Terrible ice dancers. I'm sorry, but we can kick up the game
You can't.
a
Okay.
little bit.
Maybe that's true. You can't say America sucks on my podcast.
No, fair enough.
I
On
forbid
your
it.
podcast, I'm sorry. I thought that was VGAL.
I want rock paper
podcast.
scissors against you to host this podcast. It's my podcast for right now.
Okay, the only reason you're hosting is because I lost to rock paper scissors. Actually,
Let's
Exactly.
just go to video games.
Settle
How
in
about
Smash.
that? Smash tournament for the
Yes.
next host.
That's exactly. That's how we should do everything. By the time we record a new podcast, new Smash game will be out. Most
That's
likely.
right. There will be so many fights between you and me specifically.
That's true.
But
There will be a new Smash game.
Comes out next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm very
dun,
excited.
dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun.
why I bought my Switch on Black Friday specifically so I could get that.
I mean, I already have it pre-ordered, actually.
I'm going to pre-order it probably later today when I actually get to set up my Switch to get the digital version. I've also got a micro SD card because I got Switch enough on sale. I'm like, I need more storage than this 32 gigabytes. Smash is the only game I'll have for now. Actually, I'll also have Battle Chef Brigade because I already bought that on like my family Switch.
Battle Chef Brigade.
I love Battle Chef Brigade.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I saw it and I'm like, it's like match 3 plus.
It's like only sort of match 3. Like there's a little more layer to it than just like find 3 or whatever because you can get 3 or 4. It depends on the cooking pot you use, and you combine them to make like a taste gem, and you can combine other taste gems to make better taste gems. So it's all like sort of improvisational cooking using sort of match 3 mechanics. But first you have to go out and hunt down all of the monsters to get ingredients for your food that you then bring back and
Oh,
cook.
I didn't know that was part
It's a
of it.
2D side scroller mixed with Tetris, mixed with anime.
Yes, that is a great way to describe it. And I love this game so
Now
much.
I really want the segment idea you had
Yeah.
for it to happen because this sounds like a lot of insanity.
It is. It's really good. There's even, I actually played it, they did an update to the game where they added some stuff. Like they added an anime intro to the game, and so now that I have a Switch again, and I already have the game, I can boot it up, and I can play through it again and have the anime opening, all the other things they added. They added like daily challenges and stuff, which I'm totally going to do.
No, I want to switch. My brother had a Switch and he would just well, I would take it and play Breath of the Wild in the corner. But I played through all of Breath of the Wild, beat it, loved it, and then I like a couple days ago I realized I never did all of the not all the shrines because I don't care, but 3 specific ones, which were like the Spring of Power and stuff like that, and I never got all the like dragons and whatnot because there are dragons in it. I was like, that angered me so much because that's like a core mission in every other Zelda. It's like, go to the Well of Power and da da da. I only did one of them and it got me so mad, and I was like, now I know if I get like a Switch for Christmas or something,
You have to go back.
yeah, and now I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna get Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna do it all over again, and then I'm gonna have to do the Well of Power.
I never beat Breath of the Wild. My family got it. That was like when we got the Switch, we got Breath of the Wild, and I never beat it. I think I only did like 1 region because I did it and I was like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna take it slow, and then it went so slow that I just like stopped eventually on accident. I didn't mean to.
The slowest you can get.
that was me. God of War. I got it and I was like so into it, and I was like, you know what? Take it slow. We're gonna do the optional stuff. Like just enjoy it. It's a gorgeous looking game. And then like I just kind of stopped playing it.
Yeah, it's like you don't intend to. It just kind of happens. I accidentally stopped playing a lot of games that I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, same here.
Because sometimes like pretty much every Arcane game. I love Arcane. I never finish their games because I beat the first Dishonored. I didn't finish Dishonored 2 or Prey, both of which I loved, but I kind of burnt myself out on them because, as I've talked to Tommy about, whenever I do stealth, I have to get it perfectly. Otherwise, I just restart at the last save, and so I end up spending like 30 hours playing this game, and I'm like not really even halfway through. And I'm like, I'm kind of tired of this game. Which is it's entirely my own fault that I'm getting tired of it.
It's 100%. It's the same reason like I throw myself at editing most of the podcast. I've finally taken a break. It's just great. But like, you're insane. That is not how you play stealth games. Stealth games, you go as far as you can well in stealth, right? When you mess up, that's when everything kicks off. That's when you start shooting and killing everything in sight.
But the problem with Dishonored and to a lesser extent Prey is that they specifically make the hand-to-hand combat like not great or fun, and you're most likely going to die because
don't
they
you
want
have like magic and stuff?
Yeah,
Throw
you have
some
magic.
rats at people.
Yeah, no, but like it's stealth magic.
Gun, crossbow thing.
Yeah, you have that stuff, and you can use it and it'd be less stealthy. But they encourages you to use stealth when at all possible. So when especially in the first one, you actually get into combat, it's actually not that great because you're not supposed to be in combat in the first place.
Yeah. No.
That's true. I played Dishonored 1 and I felt that.
I've never played Dishonored, but I feel like I always get discovered. There's no point in me playing stealth games. So like I'm like creeping along, I get discovered, and that's when I go like, rats, because I know that's one of the only spells I know that's in that game, and so I was just like throw rats at people, and then you know what? When they're distracted by the rats, that's when you keep going, you leave them behind, you run or it's run or gun. It's and almost never both because I'm not that good at
Stealth games are not running guns. They're actually kind of the opposite.
I wholeheartedly disagree. For many reasons. It's like even moments like I'm playing like Spirit Track Zelda, and like all the dungeons there's phantoms, and if you get seen by the phantoms they chase you, so it's always like, ooh, find out their patterns, like walk around them. I'll walk up to them, like go hey, and I'll like roll past them and just like keep running, and like that's how I just play the entire game. It's totally quicker and worth your time to do that, because they always have this one animation where like if they see you they go "Hoo!" and I'm like, oh yeah, I just love seeing them just go, like freak out for a second, not knowing what to do, just keep running.
Yeah, I don't like Dishonored.
Oh well.
Well, why don't you like it? I'm not like angry.
I don't like the gameplay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan of like stealth games really.
Oh, okay. I like stealth. I
like Prey though.
Mm-hmm.
I like Prey a lot.
Prey's good.
Prey's really good. Prey's kind of where I'm at because I love space. Tommy, what were you gonna say?
I words really good there. I said I love play, and I was like, sure. I don't know why I point out my own mistakes. I could have skipped past it. No, I've never played Prey, but I feel like I would love it because
Prey's
I really
really
love BioShock, and they're very similar from what I can see.
Prey's really good.
Yeah. And like also, that's another thing about BioShock. I just shoot everything. There's no point in hiding from the big daddy. You shoot him and you run into a corner and then throw fire at him for a while, and then you're good.
We play
Everything works
games in
out.
very different manners.
Yeah, I have fun, okay? And you're over there like going back to your last save point.
Only in stealth games. If it's not a stealth game, I don't do that. Because I just hate being found. I want to ghost through everything.
I want to ghost through everything.
Well, okay. If the game has like a different ending or like an achievement or
Yeah.
something for doing that, then I'll try. But I usually fail anyway.
Yeah.
I don't-
Well, in Dishonored, you can get a different ending based on how you play. Like if you murder more people and cause more noise, then you get a worse ending.
What's the rat ending? If I
Probably
just
the
throw
worst
a lot
one.
of
It's
Rats.
probably the worst ending.
I also don't like that either.
You don't like
the different
rats?
endings?
Yeah, I don't like how I don't like how you have to like play by the game's rules in order to get like the best ending, I guess.
Did you say you like Prey?
Well, Prey's different though, isn't it?
It has like 6 endings.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
that
okay,
was-
I didn't know it had 6 endings. I don't know that much about Prey. I haven't beaten it either.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I just know that there's like a lot of different things to do. It's fun. I know you can like have a briefcase turret and carry him around.
Yes.
I always loved like having turret buddies, and I would just like say, "Hey, stay over here."
I like.
I would do
there's-
that in Portal. I would just carry a turret with me the whole time, and I'm like, "You're my friend."
I
right
would do
now."
that.
Mhm.
I'd have done Portal.
And you just be like, "Let go of me," and I'm like, "Sorry."
I love the crap turret in Portal 2.
Yeah.
He's fun.
Isn't there one that like tells the future or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah. I just remember that there's like, ooh. It's only in like credit scenes. He's always in the background, and then he
Like
gets
a turret in Portal
yeah.
that
He just-
tells
he-
the future.
Yeah, he's like, there's one where they show you a room where they're like building the turrets and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and you can hear him in the background. And he's a defective one, unfortunately, but he's just spouting nonsense, and it's all stuff that happens later in games and whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
And he's like,
Huh.
nah, and he makes an appearance later on in Portal. That was in Portal 1, and he does it in Portal 2.
2 as well.
Yes,
2 as well.
I like 2, but all right.
So Tommy, what was your topic?
Oh, that's right. We were talking so much about the other, I forgot we weren't talking about my topic. No. So back to Black Friday. Black Friday.
So Black Friday is also your topic?
Sure. On Black Friday, I purchased a Wacom Intuos Draw. And for those of you who don't know what Wacom tablets are, they're basically like they're meant for digital art. They're like drawing tablets and stuff like that. It's really nice. The one I have is like the oldest one possible, and like it was on a Black Friday sale, and it was like $40. And that like
Yeah,
that-
Wacom can get expensive.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
no, they're
the nice stuff.
ridiculously expensive, and like that was the cheapest this thing was gonna get for like one of the most basic versions. That wasn't like their cheapest thing is called Bamboo, which is a pad of paper, and if you draw on that paper, it just translates to the screen. But that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to transition to digital art, and not just move the paper to the screen. It's a whole thing, but like I was like, sweet, $40, got it. It came in a day early, and I was messing around with it. It's really nice. It's small. It's got all these buttons. I just keep realizing the more and more I use it, the more I don't know how to draw. And I'm certain it makes me question if I made a good purchase or not, because I love it, but I hate myself because I'm not good at it. And I'm like, it's not even like good at like learning the device. It's like good at learning how to art. Like, you know, it's
You'll figure it out.
it's one of those things you get
just
better
practice.
at
Yeah.
over time.
And it's like I've spent the first like hour right before this podcast sitting in our little control room trying to like, and there's this one artist, y'all should follow her if y'all are listening to this. Her name is Sammy Jen. And she does a lot of art for like Achievement Hunter and stuff because she's a really big fan, and I really love the way she draws. So I just like casually asked her on Tumblr if she like what brushes she used in Photoshop and stuff like that. And she goes, "Oh, here's this one brush I made. Here's all the settings for it." And I'm like, "Cool." So I went through Photoshop. I was trying to for an hour trying to set up one brush, and I still haven't made a brush. It's ridiculous. It's like black. It has spots everywhere. It's like a super massive brush that's like spray paint like patterned. And that's not what it's meant for. It's meant for line art, which is supposed to be like a thick, smooth line. And I put in all the settings every time exactly the way they are in this like little picture she sent me. And I can't do it. It's just it's driving me insane. And it's like I memorized the pattern and the numbers that go into the settings at this point, and I'm like I do it by hand and it's still wrong. Like I'm one step away from just like
Just throwing the.
everything.
Entire tablet.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I hope so. It's really nice though. I really do like that tablet.
That's good. I always want to learn how to draw.
Yeah.
I'll get around to it one day.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I might as well try to learn now. And I hate the fact, like, my sister, she's like basically one step shy of a perfect human, because she's like talented at everything.
So you feel
Like,
inadequate?
Huh?
So you feel inadequate?
No, but yeah, she's just like inherently good at art and stuff like that, and she's been getting better since she was a kid. She was always good at it, and I'm only doing this now, and I'm like, I should have done it when I was younger.
Me too.
I feel like I'm too young to be having that thought. You
No,
know?
I have
Like,
that thought
look
about
back and I'm
everything
like,
all the time.
I should have done this when I was younger. I regret everything, but
everything. That's
I'd be a
lot.
better FPS player if I started earlier, but my parents were like, no, there's too much gore in Call of Duty.
That's what my parents
There
said.
is.
Because my parents said until I was like 10.
No, my parents still
10?
when I was 10.
Okay, maybe 11.
I
12?
mean, I don't know. I don't remember how the ages translate, but I didn't get Call of Duty till like 8th grade.
I don't know.
By 8th grade, you're like
Black Ops was the first
13,
one I got.
Yeah.
12, 13.
Okay. Yeah, Black
Listen.
Ops was the first Call of Duty I got.
Okay, yeah.
When
that
I
was
go
12.
home, I still have like a bedtime, so y'all calm down. But
Wait, what?
I've never owned Call of Duty.
oh, my parents are still super strict.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's mainly my mom. 'Cause
But
she-
like about video games that you can't buy certain ones or what?
my mom just like disapproves. My dad doesn't care, and I don't care. But like at the same time, like I do have aversion to certain types of games based on the rules that were set in my house. Like you know how they like it's like, what is it? Pavlovian conditioning, pepperoni conditioning.
Pavlov's dog?
Pepperoni conditioning?
Yeah, that. It's like that sort of conditioning. It's ingrained in my mind. So it's like I hate everything I was told not to hate. I need to break out of that. But at the same time, I'm kind of okay with it. It
Now
hasn't
that
hurt
I'm
me
in
yet.
college, I can pretty much do whatever I want, and my parents are like, well, you're in college, we can't really stop you. But when I lived at home, they were definitely like, you can't play Grand Theft Auto, you can't play The Witcher.
Yeah, right.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I really wanted The Witcher. I wanted The Witcher so bad.
Oh,
But
I
never
wanted.
really get it.
I would like The Witcher just because it's magic. But there's also like a lot of boobs and stuff, and I just like, eh.
Well, that's not why I wanted The Witcher.
Yeah, no, people
No,
don't
it's such a concern.
want
I
The
wanted it,
Witcher.
but I would
Yeah.
feel like I would want it because I'm really good at Gwent, and so I would just play
Well,
Gwent
isn't
in The
Gwent
Witcher.
just a separate game?
Yeah,
Well, then just
Then just play
Play that.
Gwent.
I know, but like, I would be doing it like for real in fake life.
So it's like how I never play poker, but I played a ton of poker in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, right.
I played so much poker.
We
Yeah.
were talking about that. You were like, "Oh, all these poker matches and whatnot." I'm like, "What else do you do in that game other than play poker?"
I played dominoes.
Well, like,
Mexican
mean,
Train, just casually set
I'll
it up.
play GTA 5 and like I won't actually play like modes where you shoot people or, you know, modes where you're like actually doing missions. I will literally just play like stunt races.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like I'm literally just doing like the Hot Wheel expansion, this one tiny little part of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like all I do.
You know how there's like GTA like RP servers
Yeah.
and stuff? I've always wanted, ever since I've learned that there are people who will like go around and follow the lives of like a cop or something like that, because it's like a whole big thing. I've wanted to like get a ragtag group of friends, get into the server, right, and then like stage a real heist. Like, for real.
I would totally
wouldn't that be
do that.
so cool?
I think
Yeah.
I think those RP servers, like, it sounds a little weird, but also like I'm kind of into it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to.
Granted,
try
I'm
out.
sure someone would kick us out, but if we could find a way,
I
like,
feel like I need to learn like I would need to watch it on Twitch for a little bit to like see what kind of role playing they do.
yeah.
I'm totally down to do
There's
that for
some
Red
pretty
Dead.
serious ones. I know there are ones that like you have to fill out an application for.
Yeah.
And then
That's-
there's literally
that's
if
too
you can
much.
apply to be like a cop, right? There's like literally they take you on the first day of the job, like sort of deal.
Oh
like they
my
get really
God.
into it.
That sounds
That's
so
too serious for me.
cool.
That's cool, but that's
No,
a little
but, like,
bit too much.
Listen, like we go in, you're like the fake cop, and then you take all of them out, and then all of us are like starting the heist, and like
I'm down to do that.
it's like it's
If only there
literally-
were like random banks that actually had money that you could just steal from in the free world, like the free roam.
Well, I could, but knowing me, I'd trip and not get away with it. But other than that,
I want to do that in Red Dead because Red Dead Online just sort of started. It's in beta right now, letting people in that, and I definitely want to. Once I actually finish the campaign of Red Dead Redemption 2, which I still haven't done, I want to get in and mess around a little at least.
I have a problem with the beta moniker. Like, it's not beta.
Oh, well, they're calling it
It's
beta.
definitely like, oh, by the way, this
Yeah.
is just this is the thing, but we don't want to call it the thing yet because you're gonna get mad if we call it the thing.
I don't like the beta alpha. There's a lot of stuff. There's like pre-alpha and stuff like that. I don't know. It just annoys me that like
Yeah.
put it out when you're ready for people to like demo and test it.
Right?
then
And what
just
happened
say
to
that.
playtesting?
Yeah, seriously.
And quality control.
I remember that like playtesting. That was like the ideal job as a kid. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I could do
It's
this.
still there.
Oh.
I understand some betas for like, oh, we really need to like test the online servers and stress test it.
Yes,
I understand
stress
that
testing
stuff.
is
Stress
different.
testing is kind of
Yeah.
what I think they probably
Yeah,
should
but
be
that's
used
also
for.
its own thing.
But when it's just not done yet, that's when
Like,
it
I
gets a little
feel-
sketchy.
In recent memory, Splatoon and ARMS, like they did the global test fire and the global test punch.
I remember that.
And those were like reasonable because they were months before release. It was like only like a day or 2 days, specific hours, and it was server testing the game, and like that's all it was.
Yeah.
I watched.
But like
videos of
Fallout 76's beta came out, and then like a week later, the game got a full release. Like, what bugs are you
Okay.
gonna fix? I
No.
feel like the discs have already
None of
been
them,
sent
apparently.
out.
They did something very similar with certain aspects of like Fallout 4 too, and I was like, you did not fix this game. And like with Mass Effect Andromeda 2, they were like, we got some glitchy
Was
stuff,
there a
we're
beta
fixing
for it
No,
I
it
th-
wasn't.
Wasn't there?
for
I don't think so.
Andromeda?
Oh, I thought there was.
I don't think there was a beta.
Oh, then maybe it was
I
just
didn't
like.
people
Because I
just
feel
didn't
like
like it that much.
single player games don't get betas.
Not often, no.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
going
no,
crazy.
no,
Maybe it's just because like with Andromeda, it was like they released it, everyone realized how god awful glitchy the entire game was, and then they were like, you know what? And the next week they had their first patch out, right? And it was still awful. Like nothing had changed. It was like some like lip movements changed, but that just made them even worse, and like facial animations and stuff like that. And it was like they were trying to slowly like fix things, and
Yeah.
it just never worked out.
I was hoping there was going to be like a test period for Smash when you could get into that, because I just want to play it as soon as I can.
That would have been so much fun.
I really
Could've
wish they
done
would've done
like
that.
stuff with that.
Well, I mean, they did like demos, like in-store stuff.
No, but I mean like the global test punch,
Yeah,
test
yeah.
fire, whatever. I wanted something like that where you download it on your Switch.
I feel like they've kind of got like it down with the Switch
Okay.
servers. Like
Yeah,
they probably had
probably.
new technology for the new console for those servers, but by the I don't know fifth multiplayer.
Yeah, they
game
got it
that
figured
made,
out now.
They
Yeah.
got it.
What if they had like a little test thing, right? But it was only like the target smash from previous games. That's all you
just
could do.
break the targets.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I'd play it. So.
Oh my god.
Break
Like,
the
I-
targets
That was
is
my
gone.
least- It was so bad.
Break the targets was awesome.
Yeah, Break the Targets
and
is great.
It's gone, and
Well,
I'm a
because
little frustrated.
My main experience with Break the Targets was in Brawl, and everything just being so slow made things
Break the Targets is
very
better in Melee.
difficult. I never.
It is
I
better
don't
in
care.
Melee.
I don't care.
Alright, man. Well, no, I played Melee because it was the first one that I played. It's not because I'm a purist or anything. It was just my dad bought a GameCube and
Yeah, at the
Smash.
time.
So like I played it
Yeah.
a ton when I was like 5.
No, yeah, my roommate is such like a Smash purist, and
I'm
it
not.
physically hurts. Like he's already like he's been watching gameplay from like tournaments. I think there was one in Spain recently.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, and we watched gameplay, and Isabel looks so strong. I'm so happy. But no, he watched it and he goes, Daisy looks cool. Other than that, I don't like the way they move. Melee's still better. And I'm like, you haven't even played the game. And he goes, and I probably won't. And I'm like, oh my
He
god.
probably-
Yeah.
probably-
Wait, hold on.
Okay, that's just-
Daisy looks cool. She's an Echo Fighter.
Yeah, and he's. I think Daisy's slightly faster, so that's why he likes her. But
Oh.
That seems to be true with a lot of Echo Fighters. But anyway. So Noah, what was your topic?
yeah.
Did you have one?
Fallout 76.
Oh,
We've covered that a little bit now.
Yeah.
I have more.
Are you more? All right,
Just
well,
wanna go for
all
it.
right, sure.
I want to hear about it because I don't know things.
Okay.
You don't know things about Fallout 76?
No, I don't.
Noah, do you want to?
There's some things I know about it. Apparently, when they were developing Fallout 76, like you have to think about it this way too. Fallout 4 came out in 2015, around like late 2015, I think, or mid. Then Fallout 76 got a release in November 2018. So, judging from that period of time, they probably had, say, 2.5 years worth of development on that game. And they said that they used resources from all of their studios, all Bethesda studios, id, Arcane, all of their main Bethesda game studios from like I think New York, Austin, and one in California as well. They had all of these resources to that they said that they used to develop Fallout 76, and then this is the result we get.
Yeah, not
That's all I
good from
know.
what I've heard.
So
Yeah, very
this
terrible.
is basically, from what I've heard, because I haven't played it and I have no intention on doing so, the core gameplay loop is collecting trash.
Oh,
That's mainly it, because the main thing is building your village or your like little base thing, and you need crafting materials to build your base.
this sounds so much
and-
like the base building in Fallout 4, and,
and-
I'm already angry.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly what it is.
They basically took the base building from Fallout 4, slapped it into Fallout 76, and then like sprinkled a little bit of gameplay on top of
That
it.
makes me so mad. They took the worst part of Fallout 4 and made a game out of it.
Exactly.
Well, they can't do VATS in an online thing.
Oh, VATS is
That's
literally
terrible.
just what's it called?
What?
Aimbot. VATS is
oh,
literally
oh.
just an
It
aimbot.
is essentially an aimbot.
Yeah.
Boo. That
And
makes me so sad because I absolutely loved Fallout 4. and like I wanted to. That was my first Fallout game and stuff, and then I wanted to play another one, and now it's awful.
The,
And now I
the
took the worst part of the
inventory
game I
system
loved.
is terrible too, because like the carrying capacity is garbage. Except there's a bug to let you get infinite carrying capacity to actually make the
Nice.
game kind of playable.
Nice.
And
then
of course, that bug's not fixed. Why would any bug be
No.
fixed? You know, they had a 50 gigabyte patch on like Xbox or something,
Yeah.
and it still
That's-
didn't fix anything. Like, models are T-posing instead of doing their correct animations.
What is it?
Um,
T-posing Mr. They're the robots with
Probably
arms.
just
Oh,
one straight down.
I know
and
what
then
you're
the
talking
other two
Yeah, one straight. Yeah,
You got the little flamethrower and the saw over here. You have the normal arm at the bottom.
but yeah, like apparently the AI's brain dead. The textures look like it's from Skyrim. Like they're
That's
that bad.
worse.
That makes me
Yeah.
so sad.
So yeah, and then Todd Howard's like, we use the best people and we got fancy new technology. for the
16 times the
game.
They
detail.
didn't really.
Yeah,
Get new
and they
technology.
didn't.
They're still using the same engine that they've been using since Fallout 3.
Yeah,
They need a new engine. I know they tweak it every time, but they need just a new. They just need something brand new because it's not working anymore.
Also-
Or either that, or they need to heavily modify it.
I feel like that's what they've been doing though.
Yeah. Also, I
Or like
kinda-
make a sequel to their engine.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like when Unreal 4, they're talking about Unreal 4. It's not really like a fourth completely different version.
No, yeah.
Like, it came from something.
Yes.
So they just need to do, creation kit or whatever they call it too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like do this one too. Take things that actually still work and just make
But
a
like,
new engine.
I need ultra wide gameplay. I need physics that aren't tied to frame rate.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I can't
very important
believe
in a Fallout
physics
game.
are still tied to frame rate. That's ridiculous.
That was another bad thing about Fallout 4. I played it on, was it Xbox One or was it Xbox 360? I think it was one that I had.
Fallout
Xbox
4?
One.
Yeah.
Fallout
Then it
4
was
only
Xbox
came
One.
out.
Yeah, I don't think
generations.
one came out.
Yeah, I was just making sure
Yeah.
because I have a god awful memory.
Or Fallout 4.
But yeah, we were playing Fallout 4, and I'm just the type of person who will just collect tons of fans and stuff like that. They're always around. You never run out of fans, and they're great because some of them will like. I think you might get. I forgot what you get. It's copper and something else important that you need to build settlements and stuff. So what I would do is that instead of like, I realized quickly that you could later on that if you just unload all of your junk into the workshop, it's automatically like used as the scraps that it is, which would have been so much easier. So what I did is that I would grab all of my stuff, select it all, dump it all, and then all on the floor, right? And then frame it would get, and while I was trying to do that, I would have to like manually select, scrap it, and collect the scraps, and go through with every item. There was like a
Sounds so tedious.
there were like a couple hand bones from a death claw, like 1,000 like spools and stuff like that. Like there were like just water canisters everywhere, and I'm like, cool. I got some paint buckets in the corner. There's a random pool of acid. You can get that in a jar or something like that.
Nice.
Great.
Acid in a jar.
I know, right?
I've read somewhere, I read on their Wikipedia page for about Fallout 76. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but apparently the way that they made the online system, like how they made Fallout 76, is they basically took Fallout 4, and then they tried, like Bethesda Game Studios Austin tried to use the Quake. I don't know if it's the old Quake or the new Quake Champions, but they tried using Quake's online system and tried to mesh it into Fallout 4, and that's like the basis of Fallout 76 is like multiplayer design, which would definitely explain a few things, because apparently with online there's issues on how players could easily hack the online to Fallout 76 and make it to where like you could easily get people's IPs, you could change certain aspects of the game in order to hack and like have aimbots and a whole slew of other issues. And it's really I'm really interested in how they actually even develop this game. I'm really interested how this
Yeah,
all
like
went
what would
awry.
I have given to be in like Bethesda's executive meetings when they're like
Yeah.
deciding to launch it?
I understand why they decided they wanted to make an online Fallout game. Like I understand that, but the way they went about making it, they probably should have not released it so quickly after Fallout 4.
I know.
Oh,
that's the thing.
It's
I
a
was gonna
holiday
say.
cash grab.
Yeah,
It's
like,
absolutely a holiday cash
it came
grab.
out like so fast when I heard it was, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I
Already?
was already like having like, oh no, it's gonna be bad, isn't it? It's way too fast. It's too early.
No, it's
There's
like-
no way they came up with some like major like changes or updates to what they've done already.
Pretty sure they literally already said that Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 are going to be on the next consoles.
I'm so sad.
Yeah,
about that.
Elder Scrolls definitely. I think
Oh,
like-
Starfield probably also. I think there's a chance, a very, very slim chance, it might still come out on these consoles.
Like it might pull a Breath of the Wild with like both consoles.
Yeah, I think Starfield could do that. The next Elder Scrolls definitely not coming
But,
out
like-
for.
and then
like,
all of a
8
sudden
years,
we
at
get
least.
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And it gets announced and released in like a year.
What is Starfield?
it is a new game that's going to be developed by Bethesda, and it's going to use the exact same engine.
They said it's going to use the same engine?
Yep, and
Oh,
Elder
dear
Scrolls
God,
6.
no.
It's basically sci-fi Elder Scrolls.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because Bethesda, they make Fallout and Skyrim. This is just
See-
one of those in space.
I just thought Starfy, like the DS game, and then I thought like Stardew Valley, but with stars and like space and stuff. And I was like, I could farm stars. That'd be pretty good.
I hope
love the
it's a space farming game.
connections.
Dude, that reminds me.
I hope
like,
I'm building like Dyson spheres to harvest energy from a sun.
What are your
all that
like
kind of stuff.
biggest dreams in life? Like
What?
Like I'm asking this because like everyone always asks me what is your like ultimate dream? Like what is the one dream that like you wish could like be completed no matter what? And I was like, I want to have a diner on the moon, and that's my greatest dream.
I want to have a diner. on the moon.
Yes, because I love diners, and I've always like loved that Phineas and Ferb episode where they open a malt shop on the moon, basically. And I was like,
Yeah, they
oh
make
my
ice cream
god,
on
if
the
I could
moon.
be the first diner on the moon, and I would have the Cardigans play because they were the first band on the moon. Not really, but that's their album title, and it would be great.
They weren't really.
Yeah, and I love the Cardigans. It works out. So that's why I was asking what your dreams were, because mine are pretty great.
You need prep for that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a very
you need
random question.
time.
To like think of what your greatest dreams are.
Yeah.
No, but like in the middle of a conversation about Bethesda's game engines and stuff, you're like, what are your greatest dreams?
Well, I feel like you're using up your time right now, sir.
Complete 180.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I'm talking about something else now, but.
You can't tell me it's a bad dream, though.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad dream. I'm not even saying it's a bad question. It just came out of nowhere.
I have some messed up dreams. I'm sorry, this is completely.
let's reel this back in a little bit.
Definitely.
Come back to video games.
This reminds me when we did we did the show where we played Red Dead. My dad sent me a picture of the comments, and it was just the one person commented, "Where the hell is his mind going?" And then whoever was in charge of commenting that day goes, "Yeah, we don't even know." And I'm like, "Cool, thanks guys, you got my back right there."
Nice.
Granted.
All right. Well,
Was it beef stew hash or something?
it was corned beef hash. Was what it was
Corned
supposed to
beef
be.
hash.
Thank you.
There we
I was
go.
about to mess it up again. That was so.
All right. Well,
That's a good time.
as a tradition, since I'm on the show, I prepared a trivia game that we can all play.
I love trivia
Y'all are
games.
going down. I'm ready this time. I'm ready. I've been studying. No, I haven't, but I feel like I should.
I don't know how you would be studying.
don't
because
even-
It's just
Don't think he posted the notes on Canvas or anything.
no. I didn't. I just come up with random questions the day of.
I found a Quizlet.
You found a Quizlet of my video game, of my brain when I try to think of trivia questions.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I was like, whoa.
All right.
All right. So there are 5 questions, each worth 1 point, except for one at the end, which is special, like last time. So I'm gonna start with you, Brenna, and then we'll just go around the table, and then we'll like reverse each time,
Oh,
so that the same person's not
okay.
going.
So
first.
like if I don't know it, it goes
Yay.
to Tommy.
Yeah. I mean, you're all gonna give an answer, and then if you really don't know and you just get lucky, then you can.
Yeah,
get
it works out to multiple
gonna-
choice,
so,
and the last question.
I'm gonna
is
ask a
not.
question, and then I'm going to give you 4 answer choices, and one of those is correct. You have to list one of those as
Okay.
being the right answer. So
And then a different question. A different
No, it's
question.
the same
everyone
question.
answers the same questions.
We're all answering the same question, right? We can all give, but it's still the.
You can all
multiple
give the
choice
same answer theoretically. I'm gonna ask the same question to the table,
Which
and then
I
I'm gonna have
still
you give
think-
your answer first, and then Tommy, and then Noah.
That is the biggest flaw of the system, because that's the reason why I lost last time.
What?
Everyone copied my answer in the last one because I knew it. It angered me.
It
All
might
right.
happen, but
Let's go.
that's how this game works. All right.
You just
so,
have a poker face.
question number 1: which Legend of Zelda game includes a chain jump? A. Minish Cap. B. Link's Awakening. C. Link to the Past. Or D. Link Between Worlds. You can talk about it amongst yourselves if you need to.
Shoot, I was totally gonna say Twilight Princess, with the reason being that's the game with the ball and chain. And I was like, maybe there's like a different like skin you can find for it, or like put in or something like that. And I was like, nope, no, it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna go Minish Cap.
Yeah, I was gonna say Minish Cap too.
All right. So both of you say Minish Cap.
I'll
Noah.
just go with Minish Cap too because I have no idea.
All right. The correct answer is Link's Awakening.
Oh, of
It's
course.
not Minish
All right,
Cap.
my second
It's
guess
in
was
Link's
going to be
Awakening.
Link Between Worlds.
Looks
So I
like,
was,
Link's Awakening is 2, right?
What? No.
No,
Link's
Link's Awakening is GBA, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening was originally
you're thinking
Game Boy
Link to the
Advance game.
Past.
And Link to the Past was 3.
Yeah, there was Link. There was Legend of Zelda, right, which was the one.
Zelda 2.
The Adventure of
Zelda
Link, which is
2.
like a side-scrolling thing. It's completely different.
Okay.
And then Link to the Past was the first one on the Super
Oh, the
Nintendo.
Adventure of Link was the side scroller I was thinking.
Yes. That's Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link.
That is Zelda.
It's such an interesting.
Also, I
game.
haven't played Minish Cap or Link to the Past, so that was just a coin flip there.
I saw some cool note the other day, which the reason why there's always rupees and grass and stuff is because the Minish are just putting them there to make people happy. And I was like, that's so cool. Anyway,
Minish are
I
in
was
every
like, it was like a fleshed out lore bit, and I was like, cool, that makes sense now.
All right. So far, 0 points for everyone.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm all right.
Didn't know it.
Yep.
I doubt anyone will know this one, but I enjoy this one. That's why I put this one. This specific one in here.
All right.
Number 2. Which of these songs is featured in the original Crazy Taxi game? A. Or we'll have Tommy do the first one. We'll just go in like a circle. Tommy, you're going to answer first this time. And then Noah, and then Brenna. All right. A. What's My Age Again by Blink-182. B. My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. C. All I Want by The Offspring. Or D. Fat Lip by Sum 41.
It's either Blink-182 or Offspring. I'm going with Blink-182.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Blink-182 as well.
All right. Brenna.
Sum 41.
The correct answer is All I Want by The Offspring.
I knew it. I knew it was the other one. I knew it. I was like, there's 2. I know this because I played a lot of Crazy Taxi as a kid.
I'd
Yeah,
never
it's the
played
song that goes,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
play it.
yeah.
Of course it's that.
It's like the song of Crazy Taxi.
What was the name? Offspring?
Yeah, the band is The Offspring.
Okay. There's another song called All I Want by Codaline, and I was like, that sounds weird. And then you said the name, and I was like, oh, it's not them, so it could be it. And I was like,
The only Offspring song I remember is Come Out and Play.
I like The Offspring a lot.
And that was in Rock Band. That's the only reason why I remember it.
Not a band person.
The only reason I know Barracuda is because it was a Guitar Hero.
Same.
Not
You
because
mean-
I'm cultured.
You mean the
but-
band Heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Heart.
play Guitar Hero, I just played Eye of the
Favorite
Tiger every
band.
time.
Heart. Oh, but
Just over and over,
I
just
played
played Eye of
a
the Tiger.
radio song.
Okay.
Nice.
That was a good time.
what is that song?
It was a bonus track on Guitar
Okay.
Hero 3.
All right, next.
All right, still 0 points. I hope someone gets one of these right. Otherwise, this is a lot of bad
You
trivia
asked some questions that are just flying over my head.
I know. This one might be easier. It should be easier than the last one. All right. Which of these characters was created first? A. Shantae. B. Raiden. C. Waluigi. Or D. Dark Pit.
How do you spell Raiden? As in the Pokemon, or as in the
Raiden
dude?
from Metal Gear.
That guy. Okay, cool, cool,
That
cool.
one.
Wait.
Raiden, however you say it.
Raiden.
That's Raiden.
Raiden.
It's Raiden.
Okay, I said
It's
Raiden.
Raiden.
Yeah, it's like Raiden's Revenge or whatever that
Yes,
is.
Raiden from Metal Gear. Shantae from Shantae. Waluigi from Nintendo. And Dark Pit, who's a Kid Icarus character.
Wait, what was the first answer choice?
The first answer was Shantae.
Who's Shantae?
Shantae the
she's a
genie.
genie. She
Shantae,
like
half
dances.
genie.
She's
Shantae and the Pirate's
in
Curse.
platforming games.
The
She has
people really want
purple
her to
hair
be
that like
French.
whips.
She has so many powers.
Yeah, I've never seen this character in my life.
Okay.
What?
She's cool.
She's pretty. She's nice.
She
She's
is
cool.
pretty.
Yeah.
Let's see. You said Shanti,
Raiden.
Dark Pit, Raiden.
Waluigi.
It's like the Smash Bros. Characters again.
Shoot. I'm gonna go with. Dark Pit.
Dark Pit. All right. Brenna, do you have an answer?
Thinking Shantae.
I was gonna say Shantae as well.
All right. So, Shantae, Dark Pit. The correct answer is everyone's favorite, Waluigi.
Oh, of course.
He was created first.
When was he
Really?
created?
His first appearance was in 2000.
Dark
When
Pit
was
wasn't
Shantae?
created until
2002.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
Raiden
which is
was
super recent.
2001.
Okay.
And Dark Pit was 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Pit was
Yeah, I was
Kid
like, he
Icarus
didn't
on the
come
DS.
Uprising.
But,
and yeah, I remember the whole plot.
What game was Shantae in 2002?
Her first game on the Game Boy, I think,
Yeah.
if I recall correctly.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Isn't that Game Boy earlier?
Or like one of the Game
2002?
Boys.
Okay.
Game Boy Advance.
Whatever
probably.
Game Boy it was
Like I
current
could
at
have
the time
sworn
was
she
the
had a
one
Game
she was
Boy
on.
Color game. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Because
that's fine. Because I knew
like,
like Raiden was only gonna be on like PlayStation.
yeah, the
at
most
least
recent
the
Metal Gear game.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Not the
Luigi.
most recent,
No.
but like
Yeah, when
He was in
even the
more
first Metal
recent.
Gear
He was
was
in
only
2, wasn't he?
Yeah, yes, he was in 2.
Yeah.
What is Metal Gear 2? Okay, which Metal Gear is Twin Snakes?
It's a remake of Metal Gear Solid.
The first one? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
I
not.
looked it up specifically after we talked about it last time. It's
Are
a
you
remake of Metal Gear
sure?
Solid. Yes, I'm 100%
Because the
sure.
first one, there's so many trucks.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, it's like it's a remake. It's not like you just a remaster. It's
All
It's a
right.
remake of Metal Gear Solid. We talked about this once.
0,
so
0,
I looked
0.
up.
Let's
0, 0,
go.
0.
What question is this?
That
4.
was question 3, so we're on 4 now.
Out of
5.
Out of 5 questions.
Should
And
make
this
more.
one is not easy.
great.
Number 4. Which of these games was not developed by Capcom?
I should know this.
A. The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. B. Okami. C. X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Or D. Mega Man 9. It would be back to you,
I
Brenna.
feel like this is a trick question.
It might be. It might not be.
Minish Cap, developed by Capcom.
I think you'd be surprised.
Maybe just threw that in.
Minish Cap by Capcom.
Can I say something?
Sure.
There
what do you
were
wanna
a
say?
couple of Zelda games for the Game Boy that were developed by Capcom. I think Legend of Zelda and the Four Swords definitely was.
All right, what are the other ones?
It's so Zelda Minish Cap, Okami, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and Mega Man 9.
Well, Mega Man's has to be them. X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Oh, come on.
That would have to be them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was the Okami?
Yes. Okami was the other one.
Let's go Okami. I feel like it was like an indie or something.
Okay.
Okami.
Tommy. Noah.
Amaterasu.
I'm going with X-Men vs. Street
It's
Fighter.
gonna be Minish Cap.
All right. The correct answer is Mega Man 9.
What?
It was developed by Inti Creates and published by Capcom.
Oh.
Minish Cap was developed by Capcom, as was
Okami.
Oracle of Seasons and Ages, the other Zelda games, and Okami, and X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
See-
Street Fighter is Capcom's
Okami's
franchise.
first party Capcom.
Yes,
Yes.
Okami is Capcom.
I knew
Interesting.
And they were
I-
made by
I
like a
definitely knew it
weird
was-
like satellite developer that was still owned by Capcom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a developer that was owned
Well,
by
because
Capcom.
like they can buy developers and then rename them like Capcom West. Or,
No, yeah, it was they
Yeah.
created a development studio that was a weird satellite thing, and then they made Okami.
I'm so glad I knew the Zelda one. Otherwise, I would have been lost.
Still
I
no
would have
points.
said Minish Cap.
Yeah, I was like,
Nintendo,
no, that
duh.
one was definitely. I
Minish
remember seeing
Cap.
title
Minish Cap
screens.
was,
created
developed
by
by Capcom.
Capcom.
It was published
Yeah.
by Nintendo and developed
No,
by Capcom.
all of those like little.
Oracle of Seasons and Ages, and I think Four Swords.
Was Four Swords Capcom?
Yep.
I'm not sure about
I'm
Four Swords.
sure
I know
it
Oracle of Seasons
was.
and Ages and Minish Cap.
I think everything that was like Game Boy era Zelda
No,
really was.
but That's
but-
cool. You know, in a different
Well,
like
DS
alternate
era.
universe, Nintendo bought Capcom.
Not 3DS at least, because Link Between
No,
Worlds
not
was made by
3DS.
Nintendo.
No, yeah, Link Between Worlds was Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think at
Eventually
this
they'd go back
point
to
they
Nintendo.
wouldn't make like a
Yeah.
third party or second party Zelda.
Well, there was Hyrule Warriors,
The final question.
which was a
It
That
was
Dynasty
a
Warriors
spin-off.
game. It was-
I mean,
was a
it
spin-off.
wasn't like.
I liked it.
It wasn't like a main game.
All right.
I mean, it was good, but it was a spin-off.
Next time we'll come up with some easier questions.
So-
So we're on the last one.
Yeah.
No points have
No
been
Goose
awarded.
eggs.
Still no points.
Goose eggs all
All right,
around.
but this one's special. You can make up some ground in this one
Okay.
because this one there are no answer choices, but there are multiple answers, and you will get 2 points for each answer you get correctly, up to 3 answers.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Name up to 3 Robot Masters from Mega Man 2. You get 2 points for up to 3 for each Robot Master you can identify from Mega Man
What
2.
was like the bosses?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Robot Masters are the bosses of Mega Man.
Yeah, they're the little robot people he gets the
Okay.
powers from. Can you go in any order?
Yeah, well, you would be the next, but yeah, sure.
Oh, sweet.
You seem like you're the most eager to go.
Oh, I'm just guessing because I don't know.
Okay.
I just know random bosses. So can I just Can I only say 2, or can I just shout?
Well, you
Until
get
some-
up to 3 Robot Masters.
Oh, okay. Woodman,
Okay.
Sparkman. What was his name? It's not Rubberman. It's something else. There's something that's like he's fast. There's also one with a beetle horn. I don't remember his name. That's not that game. That's 9. No, it's not.
If you can only list 2, then you can just list 2. You don't have to get 3.
Yeah, I'll just put those 2 down.
Okay. Noah, do you have any answers?
I have 2 off the top of my head, but I'm trying to think of a third one.
Okay. What 2 do you have at least?
Drill Man, Hard Man.
Maybe it was Hard Man. Was it Coanger?
All right. So 2 from Noah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. No, there's one, but it's not
Duskman?
from the game.
All right. So Noah had Drill Man, Dusk Man, and Hard Man.
Yes.
Tommy, you had
Crazy
Woodman
Coanger.
and Sparkman?
Yeah, Sparkman.
Woodman and Sparkman? Brenna,
Crazy
do you have any
Coanger.
answers?
I think that Joe Man is right, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Up to 2 more.
Oof. Thing is, I don't know if it's Spark or Zap.
I would like to offer my third answer, Man.
All right. Man.
So I'm gonna go Spark Man and Zap Man, just so I know I got that one.
Sparkman and Zapman are your
Yeah.
answers?
I know one of them is right.
Oh,
Or no. Gonna switch it. We're gonna go Spark Man and Blade Man.
Okay. Sparkman and Blade Man.
Yeah.
And you have
And Drill Man.
And Drill Man. You have Woodman,
you took
Sparkman,
mine.
and Man.
Yes,
Can I
did.
have
You're
Blade
allowed
Man as a
Yeah,
replacement
why
for
not?
Man?
Yes, you can have Blade Man as a replacement for Man.
Although I think that would be a
And you
fantastic Mega
had
Man boss.
Hard Man, Drill Man, and Dusk Man.
yes.
All right. So out of all of those, one of them was correct,
Which
Oh
was?
God.
which was Woodman.
All right,
You,
I'm sorry.
you
Oh,
said Blade Man. His actual name is Metal Man.
Oh, I thought it was
He
Metal
does
Man.
throw blades, but his name is Metal Man.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds like a
Thing
dumb
is,
name.
I know
but
what
then
he
I
looks
realized
like. I just
Bouncy
didn't
Man's
know his
also a thing.
name.
All right. So the other, I'm gonna list all the mans in Mega Man 2 for you.
Thank you.
Oh, only Mega Man 2?
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what he
just
said.
I said
Yeah,
Mega
it was
Man
Mega Man
2.
2
Oh,
at
I
the
thought you
beginning.
said.
Woodman.
I thought
Yes.
you. Oh my God! I thought you were referring to like the whole franchise.
Quickman.
What? Blade
Flash
was
Man.
close.
Yes.
Flashman, that
Oh,
was
and
the
I had
other one.
Spark and Zap, but it was Flash.
Yes.
Ah, I'm losing my track. Quickman, Flashman.
For those of you who don't understand,
Yes, you got
Chase
all of
is-
them. I had
yelling
all
at
of
us.
them.
Peanut Gallery.
Did that
All
hurt
right.
you, Chase, physically?
It hurt me. I kept hearing Sparkman like 10 times. I was dying. It's like send in for a fast man. And I'm like, quick man.
Quick Man. Yeah,
Had it. It was right there.
I wasn't actually thinking of Quick Man. I was thinking of Flashman.
I know you're like send in for fast. Flash.
Yeah. Sorry. All right.
Well,
So how many is
off
that, 2
podcast,
points?
Chase got all of them right. And he got all of them right. Chase wins the game. But as an extra bonus question, worth 3 points.
So that was 2 points, right?
Yes, you got 2 points.
So basically,
Chase is the real winner.
Yeah. Okay.
But you
we'll
got
see
2
then.
points.
Yeah.
One final bonus question worth 3 points.
This is cheating, but all right.
What is the name of Mega Man's dog?
Rush Dog? Spark Rush. Rush Dog? Is it Rush Dog? Oh, Chase is cringing in the corner. This hurts. I feel like it's Rush Dog.
Okay. So Tommy's answer is Rush Dog.
Kevin?
Anyone? Kevin? His name is Kevin? Is that your
He's
answer?
thinking. He's like the only dog robot, so maybe he has a normal name.
Spark Dog.
Spark
I
Dog.
have never played a Mega Man game. I
Alright.
want you to know this before I say this.
Alright.
Rush Dog.
But I know in Smash he's got like a bouncy dog.
Yeah, that's his
for
Yes, that's the
Uppy.
dog.
Uppy.
Yeah, that's him.
So, what like
Bounce
bouncy?
Dog?
All right.
Rush Dog.
The correct answer. Chase, what's the right answer?
It's just Rush.
Yes, it's Rush.
I was
Just
closer.
right.
The dog's name is Rush. So I'll give that to Tom. He said Rush Dog, but Rush is close enough.
And that's 5-0. I win.
So Chase wins the
You play
game.
Mega Man.
Chase wins the game.
Yeah,
on
Chase
podcast.
wins.
He beat everyone.
I've never
with
played
the
a
last
Mega
question.
Man. I'm basing my entire knowledge off of one Game Grump episode I watched 2 years ago. So, thank you very much.
Play some Mega Mans. They're good.
All right.
They got the collections.
Didn't the new one come out? 11?
Yes,
I feel like
11
the
just came
collections
out.
were kind of rip off though, because
do you mean?
like they split it in half, and each.
Yeah, it was like 1 through 5, and then
Yeah.
6 through 10. All right. Well, with that, with the game ending and Chase being the winner, no one on the actual podcast won this.
I disagree.
That's going to be all the time we have for today. Make sure to tune into Video Game Hour Live Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/VGHL, and keep coming back to the podcast. We think it's fun. We hope that you have fun too. I've been Enoch.
Been Brenna, and don't forget to check out our YouTube at VG Hour Live
I've been
as well.
Tommy.
No, it's VGHL.
Oh,
or VGHL. Yeah.
we're trying to leave,
What's
guys.
your name?
My name's Noah.
Okay. And one more thing before we go. We have a horn raiser because our equipment's bad, and you should help us out by donating some money so that our equipment can be better.
Yep.
Please do that soon. All right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.